Good afternoon, Southside. I'm your host, Shania Forrest.
And I'm Cam Anderson.
On this edition, we'll talk about basketball, recap Black History Month, Students of the Month, and much more. Don't go anywhere because Hawk TV starts now.
Welcome back. The Lady Hawks ended their season with a record of 25-8. Hawk TV reporter Matthew Berry spoke with head coach Brent McNeil to recap their successful season.
Thanks, Shania. I'm here with Coach McNeil. Coach, you just wrapped up a 25-win season, which is amazing when you consider all the adversity and injuries you faced throughout the season. Talk about that.
Well, honestly, going into the year, we really didn't know what to expect, considering we had just lost a 2,000-point score, a 1,500-point score, and then, a couple of instances where kids decided they didn't want to play anymore. So when you look back on it, just to be in the position that we were in this year and just ran into probably one of the best teams in the state in Westview, overall, when you look back on it, it's still a successful year.
Coach, with no seniors on this year's squad, what can we expect from the 2021 Lady Hawks?
You never know. I mean, it's just injuries are a part of it. Kids deciding if they want to play or not, or whether or not you progress, whether or not kids get better in the off season. So you don't ever want to hatch your eggs before they lay. So we'll just kind of take it one day at a time right now.
Okay, Coach, what's next for you? How do you flip the switch from coaching the girls basketball team to coaching Southside's football team?
Well, for the next couple of weeks, I'll kind of just deprogram from everything, step away from all the sports, outside of going to the girls' state tournament and the boys' state tournament. I'll take a couple of weeks to myself where I won't coach anything. I'll just go home, spend a little time with my family, with my kids. We'll do a little something over spring break. And then the mode goes into, back onto the football field, where I'm a little more adamant about that, so I'm a little more stern on the football field. The passion is there with both sports. It's just a different way of handling it when you're dealing with girls and guys.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, congratulations to our ranked boys basketball team. Our Hawks will participate in the sub-state round of the TSSAA Boys Basketball Tournament. Also, congratulations to the students who received Student of the Month.
Last month was Black History Month. Here at Southside High School, we held a program to honor it. Congratulations to the winners who wrote the essay about opportunity. Autumn Williams won $20, Matthew Berry won $30, and Levi Coquera won $50. AV production student Rayshawn Edens captured this footage from the program.
Now, let's hear from one of our essay finalists and a member of our top-ranked Southside Hawks basketball team. Give him a round of applause, Matthew Berry.
Opportunities are building blocks of success. I've had many opportunities throughout my life. I feel like one of the best choices in high school was joining the basketball team. Joining the team did a lot for me. It kept me out of trouble, focus, and changed the way I handle my everyday life. Joining the team gave me another opportunity to follow my older cousins, AJ Merriweather's footsteps. He played here at Southside back from 2010 to 2014. AJ took advantage of his opportunity here and grinded out for a D1 scholarship to East Tennessee State University. He played there for 4 years and had a great college career. He scored 1,000+ points, won a conference championship, and made an appearance at the NCAA tournament. At the NCAA tournament, AJ and his team had a dunk line the day before the game where one of his dunks was recorded, posted, and went viral. After that dunk went viral, not too long after, he was asked to be in the 2017 AJ went 3 rounds with the perfect score before missing his last dunk to touch the win. AJ fell short and came in second place to Rodney Parr from Georgetown. This was still a great opportunity for AJ though. The same night he received a call from the Harlem Globetrotters. They later signed him to the team in 2018, which he is still a part of right now. AJ got the name Worldwide Jizzle from his teammates because he has traveled all around the globe, literally. I tell them all the time I see exactly why they call it the Globetrotters. Me taking advantage of the opportunities in front of me now could lead me to having a successful story of my own. That is one of the main reasons I look up to him. He always tells me to this day, take advantage of what you have and make the best of it, and you'll get the best out of it.
We will be right back after this commercial break. Heating equipment is one of the biggest causes of home fire deaths, but you can prevent fires from happening. Check smoke alarms at least once a month. Remember to turn off heaters when you leave home or when you go to bed. Keep anything that can burn at least 3 feet away from heating equipment, and don't ever use your oven to heat your home. Remember, heating fires can happen anytime. This message is brought to you by the Madison County Fire Department and the broadcasting students at Southside High School. Welcome back. Several students are participating in spring sports such as softball, baseball, and soccer. Hawk TV reporters Josiah Rodriguez and Ashley Wortham spent a few minutes with the soccer team.
The boys' soccer team is preparing to defend their district title and some new goals. We interviewed Coach Stauffergan, Jason Green, and Timothy Douglas. I asked them some questions, and one of those questions was, what are some goals for this season?
My goal for this season is to let these boys come together as a team and to work on what we did last year and improve in our attack and our defense and get to the district finals.
Go undefeated in the district, be number 1 in the district, win the district championship, go to the state playoffs, and go to the state championship.
I think we can win district championship, get past that round that stopped us last year. I think we can win it all.
As you can see, Coach Stauffergan goals and his players are a bit similar. Now let's see how they're preparing and what are some plans for this season.
We're working for it. It's been slow going the start of the season because we've had so much rain. We haven't been able to get out on the field as much. So it's been a little slow, but we'll get there.
We're prepared mentally and physically. We've been staying after school every day till 4:30, conditioning and running, getting our legs and body ready for what this soccer season brings us this year for any type of weather.
I think we're prepared mentally and physically. We've been conditioning, running. I think we can get the job done.
And last but not least, I asked them who is going to be the most competitive teams they are going to play against.
Lexington and Chester County are always good teams. I don't think they lost as many players as we did. I know Lexington's got like 10 seniors that we're going to have to go up against with our fairly young team.
I think Crockett County and Lexington will give us a challenge, but I think we can beat them.
Crockett County and Dyer County this year.
With producer Josiah Rodriguez, I'm Ashley Wortham reporting.
Track tryouts are Tuesday, March 10th. You must have a completed sports physical in order to participate.
Shania, did you know a lot of football players participating in track?
Yes, Cameron, I did.
Last week, I caught up with a few football players to ask them about the game they have made in the weight room. Tell us about the game you made in the weight room.
I made a lot of gains since freshman year.
What were you lifting this time last year on squat?
This time last year, I was like 260 something.
What are you lifting in squat this year?
But now I'm like 330. You know, I'm getting bigger. Yeah.
How are you able to get stronger? What's the process?
When you like just don't skip reps and do protein and peanut butter and just keep working.
Thank you, Keyshawn Woods. Tell us about the game you made in the weight room.
I believe I progressed a lot in the past 4 years.
What were you lifting this time last year on squat?
405.
What are you lifting in squat this year?
495.
How are you able to get stronger? What's the process?
Not skipping reps and just working.
Thank you, Jaheim Greer. Tell us about the game you made in the weight room.
I made a lot of sixes.
What were you lifting this time last year on squat?
505,
What are you lifting in squat this year?
600.
How are you able to get stronger? What's the process?
You gotta work out every day. Never stop. Drink your protein. Do your push-up. You gonna be in there.
Thank you, Stavante Hott.
Well, that's all for this episode, and we will see you next week. Remember, today
is a great day to be a Hawk.
Hi, my name is Madison Cole. I'm a junior at Southside High School. I'm enrolled in health science and interested in the surgical technician field. After high school, I plan on attending the University of Memphis. Due to my research, I found out that to be in this field after college, I will need to complete a diploma, certificate, or associate's degree program to work in the field. My diploma and certificate programs may be completed in under a year and the associate's degree program in 2 years. To get my bachelor's degree in science, I would need a cumulative GPA in high school or associate's degree program of 2.75 or higher, volunteer experience, prior coursework in anatomy, biology, chemistry, organic chemistry, microbiology, physiology. If I don't want to be a surgical technician, I can use my bachelor's degree for several different jobs. I can be a job educator, health educator, case manager, quality conductor, pediatric nurse, public health nurse, and director. For those who don't know what a surgical technician or surgical technologist is, it's called a scrub tech, surgical technician, or operating room technician. It is an allied health professional working as a part of the team delivering surgical care. Surgical technologists are members of the surgical team. About 2/3 of surgical techs work in the general hospitals. More than all other types of facilities combined, many others work in the physical offices, the second largest employer. I am working now to become a surgical tech in the future.